reacting too much. Why, Jungkook? Why did you left me unsaid? If you had told me instead of avoiding me, this would not have happened today. It's your mistake. You wiped your tears and made your way towards the car. Finally, you are going to live the rest of your life with Jungkook in a new mansion which he bought. The car ride was going sadly. Jungkook wanted to share many things, but you were not even glancing at him as you were busy observing passing trees and surroundings. Jungkook nudged your elbow to gain your attention, and his attempt was successful as you turned at him. What? Then he gestured to you to look at his hand, which he held your favorite chocolates, which you used a lot when you both were in school, and at once your memories started playing in front of your eyes. Years ago, Jungkook, are you ready? You shifted your gaze from your wristwatch to Jungkook, who was in sound sleep. Uh, this monkey is still sleeping. How many times I told him today is the first day of our high school, and he is still sleeping like he doesn't care. You cursed him under your breath and went near him. Jungkook, get up, man. You tried to take off his blanket, but he was pulling it over his face as you were disturbing him. Don't shout, Van. Let me sleep peacefully. I was so tired of last night, he said lazily, turning the other side while facing his back to you. Tired of last night? What did he do? You quickly took his phone as something struck your brain. Your eyes widened when you checked his browser history as he forgot to clear it before sleeping. How cheap, idiot, you started it again? You quickly pushed him on his back, with that he fell on the floor as you hit using all your strength. Ah! He groaned in little pain as he hit the strong floor. What's your problem, Ryan? Why are you disturbing my sleep? Go and read your books, he said, rubbing his back, and again laid on the bed as if he didn't sleep for ages. Yeah, you won't get up like this. Let me show your phone to auntie and uncle. They will hand their spoiled son. You blew at the hair strands which hung on your forehead and walked out of his room. My phone? Show. What does it have? Stupid. He smirked and was about to sleep, but something hit his brain strongly, so he woke up immediately and got off the bed. Oh no, I forgot to delete those sites. Why? He quickly ran out of his room to catch you before you show his phone to his parents. Auntie, uncle, you are calling them to come downstairs from their room. Van, give me my phone back. Why would I give? You broke the promise and again started watching these dirty things? I'm sorry, Vine. I will stand on my promise this time. Please give it to me. My father will be angry at me. He was requesting you to give his phone back, but you were not ready to do it. Oh, really? Then catch your phone. You showed him your tongue and ran around the couches as you make him run behind you to catch his phone. It continued for 10 minutes and Jungkook was exhausted as he was gasping heavily to catch breath. He was tired from the last night workout. Listen, if you don't give that phone, I would not give your favorite chocolates. You fell in trap and quickly gave his phone back as he gave your favorite chocolates. My chocolate saved you. Go and get ready. We have to go to school. Don't dare to say this to my parents. I'm coming, okay? He demanded you, but you smirked at him as though you don't care about his warnings. At present, you were tempted to those chocolates, but you controlled yourself. No thanks, I stopped eating those. He said and turned away, and he put those back in his pocket silently, not wanting to force you. After an hour, you both reached the new mansion in which you are going to live with him. Jungkook stepped out first and extended his hand for your support. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. You denied his support and stepped out by your own. As you entered the mansion, you were surprised to see it because every inch was according to your taste. It was like you shared with him about your dream house. He didn't miss any detail. Do you like the house? You quickly came back from your past as his voice hit your ears. I don't care about it, Jungkook. You should not have done this. You would have built according to your taste. He said politely as your past memories made you soft towards him. If not for you, for whom I would whine. Come, I will show you the bedroom. He was about to step forward until he saw you standing there still. Jungkook, I don't want to live in that room. If you show me the guest room, I would stay there. He was not shocked as he already guessed it. Fine, I will not force you, but let's don't forget I'm here for you. If you need anything, let me know. He said and walked towards the bedroom where you simply stood there looking around the house as you started feeling his sincerity. You came to the bedroom and sat on the bed after changing into comfortable clothes. You could not help but think about the reason Jungkook was doing all this. Jungkook, why are you doing this? Are you the one who left me for Ira? What happened to her? Why are you waiting for my forgiveness? Why do you want to start a new life with me but not with her? You lost in your thoughts until you heard a soft knock on the door. Ryan, you quickly rubbed your eyes to stop tears falling down and got up from the bed. What do you want, Jungkook? You asked a little seriously, hiding your emotional side from him. Dinner is ready, please come and have, he said politely as he was really concerned about you. I'm not feeling hungry, you can carry on, you said and turned around, back facing him. He silently went from there without asking you anything. You wondered if he would ask you again, but no, it was quite surprising to you. Wine, I know you're hungry. You cannot sleep with an empty stomach. Eat it. He put the food plate on the nightstand and walked out of the room. If not him, who would know about your hunger? After all, you grew up together for more than 10 years. You looked at the food and tried to avoid, but you could hear your stomach growls. You took the plate and started eating as you were really hungry. Jungkook, who was observing you from outside of the bedroom, smiled with satisfaction as you were eating the food. Thank you, Ryan, I whispered. Ryan, I hope my day will come to explain everything to you. I cannot bear your hatred and anger anymore. You should know the truth, Ryan. He laid on the bed with heavy heart. As days passing by, Jungkook was trying to gain a chance to explain the truth to you, but you always avoid him saying something. One fine day, as you were searching for AC batteries on the shelf, you found a leather-bound journal. What is this? Why is it here? You took that journal and opened it to know whether it was empty one or not. Then you find it has memories related to you and Jungkook while you both were in schooling. Yes, it was Jungkook's journal, which he kept hidden from you two. You were confused to proceed further or put it back, but the urge in you made you go through it. You opened the journal and started reading it. It has everything: how you both were introduced by parents, how you both met. With a trembling hand, you flipping the pages of journal, the familiar pages filled with the memories of you and Jungkook's childhood. The entries were a bittersweet tapestry. woven with the threads of your unbreakable friendship and the innocent laughter that you had once filled your days. You trace the words with your fingertips, the memories flooding your mind like a tidal wave. You remember the day you had first met. Your parents introduced you both, and the instant bond had formed between you. You had been inseparable from that moment on. Your friendship forced through endless hours of play and shared dreams. As you grow older, your bond only deepened, and you found yourself confiding in Jungkook in ways you had never done with anyone else. He was your confidant, your sounding board, your partner in crime, the one person you knew you could always count on. But then, in the blink of an eye, everything had changed. Tears started forming in your eyes as you remembered those bitter days. It, it was a few years ago. You and Jungkook were in second year of your high school. You guys were walking in a corridor, hitting each other with legs playfully. In that moment, Jungkook bumped the new girl and with his books in her hand fell on the floor. Hey, I'm sorry. He immediately picked her books and gave it back to her. It's okay, she said, smiling. By the way, I'm Jungkook. Are you new to the school? I never saw you here. Oh, Amira, yes, I'm new to the school. Can you see where the principal room is? She straight away went to the principal room as Jungkook helped her. He stood there, observing smile on Jungkook's face. Hello, Mr. Harthrop. Shall we go to the class? Don't be jealous, Wine. I would not leave you ever. He said, as he understood your inner feelings more than you could understand. You hit on his bum with your leg and went to that class, wrapping your hand around his shoulder. That's how they met each other. Unfortunately, she joined in your class, but you didn't mind in the beginning. But slowly you started seeing changes in Jungkook. He started sharing your time with her. He used to go out with her. Whenever he gets a call from her, he will leave you in the middle and go to meet her. You didn't realize you have feelings for him beyond best friend until he avoided you. The man who used to celebrate your birthday like his, that day he just left a wish message. You were okay with him finding a girl to be his partner, but you didn't like the idea leaving his best friend who was there for him in every situation. You wondered how he could forget about you. One fine day you got a call from Jungkook while you were going through the memories of you and him. Jungkook, where are you? You don't need to know it, just listen. From now onwards, don't call me ever or try to meet me. Don't come to my house too. Our friendship is ending here. We are no more friends, okay? Goodbye. He said and quickly cut the call. Tears started dropping down your cheeks continuously. You were sobbing so hard after hearing his harsh words. You didn't expect he would do something like this. He would leave you for another girl. You tried to get away from his memories, but it was impossible to you. So you talked with your parents and left the country to finish your studies in abroad. Tears dropped on the journal as you remembered the past, but your eyes widened when you found a line at the end. I'm so sorry, Ryan. You checked the date when he wrote it, and it was the same date the day he told you to don't call him. You wondered why he wrote it when he wanted to break your friendship. For a second, you thought of asking Jungkook, but you quickly dropped that thought. In the following day, you found yourself caught with Jungkook as you went about your daily routine, carefully avoiding Jungkook's presence whenever possible. A part of you couldn't help but wonder about the life he had led in years since your fateful separation. What had become of that girl, Ara, who had so callously torn you both apart? And how had Jungkook's own life unfolded in the wake of that betrayal? And what about the last line which was there in his journal? One fine day you went to the coffee shop to refresh your mind. As you leave, you bumped a woman who was dressed up so well. Accidentally, your purse fell down, but that woman picked it up and handed you. Thank you. You took it and about to leave, but her voice was familiar as she recognized you. When you looked at her and realized she was the girl about whom you were thinking. Uh, Ira, yeah, I am. How are you? How is your life with Jungkook? I heard you both got married. How would it be? After all, what you both had done to me, and why are you happy about your boyfriend getting married to me? Why? Jungkook didn't say the truth. You confused. Truth. What are you talking about? Actually, Van, I'm so sorry. It happened all because of me. Jungkook didn't make any mistakes. Your heart was beating fast with her revelation. Deep down, you wanted all these problems to vanish. Maybe it was the time for it. Yes, Van, it was true. Jungkook spending more time with me instead of you, but it was not what you thought. He was there to help me. As an orphan, I don't have anyone to rely. One day I met Jungkook in a restaurant as I was working as a waiter. He knew about my condition and promised to help me with my studies. I asked him to not tell anyone about me, even with you, as I didn't want to be ashamed of anyone. I used to feel insecure and scared when he talks with you. I know you were best friends, but I was scared that he would also leave me like my parents. That's why I used to force him to meet me. He even planned your birthday, but I stopped him with my fake drama. I cut my hand to make him stay near me. I did every possible thing to keep him away from you, but he never forgets you. He always speaks about you, thinks about you. In fact, he even loves you, Ryan. Your heart is getting heavy. Knowing all this, tears started forming in your eyes, and you started feeling guilty for blaming him. I made him cut ties with you, threatening him if he doesn't leave you, I would take my life. I even told him I would write a note saying, Ryan is the reason for my. He got scared and he did what I said. He was so devastated, and there was no day he regretted his decision. But I realized my actions lately and set him free from me. He was so hurt and scared of me. I realized my mental condition was not stable. You looked at her angrily while tears dropped down your cheeks. Because of her today, you both had to suffer a lot in this life. Thanks for letting me know, but I can never forgive you, even though he did. You spoiler. I'm so sorry, Vine. I deserve this. He looked at her angrily and left from there, straight to the Jungkook's office. Mr. Han, have you arranged a meeting tomorrow with new clients? He was asking his secretary while looking at the city view. But before he could reply, your voice fell on Jungkook's ear as you came in, opening the door without knocking. Jungkook. He turned around as your voice was weighed with guilt and hurt. Why? Jungkook, I'm sorry. He was surprised, but he gestured his secretary to leave you both alone, so he left the cabin. Vine, what happened? He quickly came near you as he panicked to see your red teary eyes. I met Ira. He closed his eyes tightly. Soon you mentioned her name. He was gulping lumps, clenching his fist as he felt pain upon recalling the past. He sighed heavily and cubed your face immediately. Did she say anything? Did she do anything to you? Even though she changed, he still has that fear that she would do something to you. Why didn't you say the truth, Jungkook? Why did you take the blame? His eyes instantly filled up with tears, knowing that you knew the truth and Hugh's burden left his shoulders. He bit his lower before answering to you. I was scared of her threat, Vine. That's why I didn't say that. Only me and my parents know how much pain I had gone through. I was young to deal with those kind of threats. But later, parents made me realize I don't need to be scared of anyone. But before I could say, you have used hatred towards me and left the country. I tried everything to get in touch with you to say the truth, but I got to know you don't even like to hear my name. I'm sorry, Van. We have become victims to our bad fate. As uncle and auntie knew about this, they decided to do our marriage, hoping at least you would give a chance to me. You broke down and started crying so badly, knowing the truth. You started hating yourself for misunderstanding your best friend who occupied your heart. He did that for you, but you closed every door for him to reach you. Vine, please don't cry. Please, Vine, it is our fate. I'm happy. You got to know the truth. Please, control yourself. He pulled you into his tight embrace and caressing your back. For a few minutes, you both comforted each other. You both expressed a lot. Emotions and sobs filled his cabin. Then he pulled apart and cubed your face before making you look at him. Van, please don't blame yourself. I wanted to live my rest of the life with you because I love you. And I can't say how much I love you in my words. Would you like to accept me? He looked into your eyes as you looked at him. Do I deserve you, Jungkook? I wanted to say about my feelings a few years ago, but I don't know whether I deserve you or not. He looked down as if feeling so bad. He attached his forehead against yours and wiped your tears with his thumb fingers. Let's forget everything and start a new life. I'm so tired of everything. I want you to be happy in my embrace every day, Ryan. He placed a kiss on your forehead with all the affection, care, and love he has for you. Thank you for watching.